Alright, welcome back everyone. So I actually just got done. I actually cheated on you guys off camera here. So I actually reapplied a coating to the trim here, the plastic trim. So this is hard plastic trim. And I would recommend you apply that to there's a mosquito in here. I would actually recommend you reapply the coating of your choice, your trim coating of choice, to keep your trim looking good for longer. The trim's going to lose its look as the coating fades, especially if the car sits outside. You know, the elements are just going to beat up on it and your coating's going to be put to work, and so it may fade over time and it may look like your trim is fading. Unfortunately, you can't use solution finish if you coated your trim because the ceramic particles have blocked the pores from receiving solution finish to penetrate. So once you coat the trim, just know you cannot go back to solution finish because it's not going to penetrate in the plastic. So this time I ended up using, because I used Deluxe on here about a year and a half ago, I used the ceramic trim restore from Pinnacle Black Label. This is a dye product, and there's mosquitoes flying around here. It's a dye product, so there's a black dye in here, and it'll make the trim look darker, and that's why I like using it. It just does a good job on it, on this type of material. The other thing I was doing is, I'm going to take this on the other side, is this car has, and I'll show you on the other side because I've already done this side, has rubber trim on here. So the T-top trim here feels, you know, you would think it's plastic, but it's actually a rubber material, and I can actually manipulate it, so it's like a hard rubber. I've used G-Technic C4 and CarPro Deluxe on this type of material, and it holds up pretty well. Here, you know, same thing here. This is like a hard, you know, rubber material, and this piece here is like a hard plastic. So here, it's like hard rubber, but it feels more like plastic. Here's also rubber as well. So what I'm actually going to be doing is using an alternative application method for Blackout. You know, this was Cquartz designed this to be a tire coating, so it's designed to work with rubber. And so in my instance, I'm going to use it as a rubber trim protectant for the trim on the car. So this is just an alternative use, I should say, for this type of product. So I'm just going to load some product on here, put it on here. The beauty of this product is it's self-levels. I don't have to come back with the towel or anything like that and buff it off. You actually don't want to do that when you're using this product. So just apply it and let it set up, and you're good to go. CarPro recently released a new version, a new formulation of this product in July of 2021 to give you more gloss, because this product, if you're using it as a tire coating, doesn't have a lot of gloss. It'll look more like a matte finish. Get this little piece here. And so I'm just going over the trim there. We'll let that set up. Again, you don't have to wipe it or anything like that, because you're gonna kind of ruin the way for it to bond on the rubber. And so since I'm not going to be using this on personal cars in terms of using it as a dedicated tire coating, I'm just using it to dress rubber trim. Get this little guy here, and so then I'll just have a towel with me so I can mop up any areas that may have touched. Okay, and again, just let it set up and you're good to go. And so I'm going to do the same thing. Put a little bit more on here, on this piece here. Every time, any product I use on this piece of rubber just doesn't last. So this time I'm using Blackout, since it's dedicated rubber coating, and we'll see if it bonds to this particular area. I can actually just see it being absorbed into the rubber. we'll just let that set up a little bit. We don't have to dry anything. I'm just going to wipe up anything that may have transferred onto the glass. And then I had to pop this open because this piece here is also rubber. And this piece goes in the interior here. Okay, and then because just to make sure I don't get any on the plastic trim. Now I can't close it because I want this thing to set up, so it needs about an hour for it to set up, and I'm going to just dress this piece of trim here. I'll have the door open. And so I just wanted to kind of show you an alternative use for Cquartz Blackout, and we'll let that set up for a little bit. I got to come back and I'll redo the trim piece on the back window here, but I just wanted to kind of just show you what that looks like in terms of using Blackout as a rubber trim protectant. Over here it's been sitting for about 10 minutes or so, and it looks like it's pretty much leveled off pretty well here. So it looks like freshly dressed rubber, and I'll just let it set up like that. And if it still looks a little splotchy in some areas, just come back and put another layer on there. But again, that's alternative use for Cquartz Blackout if you guys are looking to dress your rubber trim if you have extra blackout. All right, thanks for watching.